All right. If you need a paper for Unit 3, Unit 4 notes, you can use the same one from yesterday. Just use the backside. So, Unit 4 review. So tomorrow's test, I think, is one of the easiest tests. Everybody should. It's easier than the first one.
Wait, what happened to Unit 3?
Unit 3? I combined it with 2 and 3. We did it today. Yeah. Okay, so indications of chemical reactions. So there's 5 indicators for chemical reactions. Anybody remember any of them? Smell, odor.
Color?
What's another one?
Color?
Heat.
Color.
Temperature.
Yes, heat or temperature change.
Shower.
What's another one? No.
Like light, energy,
Shower.
an
No.
explosion.
Formation of bubbles.
Shower.
Bubbles means gas. So if there's bubbles being released, like the volcano or the elephant toothpaste, those are all gas getting released. And the last one is precipitation. So solids forming in liquid. That would be a chemical reaction. So that's the 5 for,
Forming what?
huh?
Solids forming what?
A solid forming in liquid. Yeah, so you mix 2 liquid and there's a solid forms in
Where's
there.
the RXN?
Reactions.
Reactions, bro.
I wrote reactions, but I wasn't
You won't
sure if I
understand it. You won't
wrote.
understand
I was supposed to write reactions with RXN.
RXN is just a shorthand for reactions.
There's no X in reaction.
It's just slang.
You're still taking the test? That's crazy.
Alright. After this, we have our. So you just have to remember this. On there, I will give you like multiple choice. Like which of these following is not an indication of a chemical reaction. So I'll give you like a wrong one in there. So you just need to know this 5.
Wait, what? That's all we're doing for the test?
No, there's more. So we have the 5 types of reactions.
Betty's typing on his phone.
Bailey, Michael, Robert. So 1, the first type of reaction is synthesis. Synthesis is another name for it is combination.
Yeah, you writing it now.
So it is to combine.
I don't remember that tomorrow. Yeah, why did you answer it?
Yeah.
Can you unlock the first piece for me now? You said you wanted to just leave it number. Okay. Sure.
Now I'm done.
Okay, that's fucking 20 points less.
Okay. So the abbreviated form for this is A plus B arrow AB. So the arrow represents a reaction has happened. So what happens is before the reaction it was A and B separate. After the reaction, A and B is combined. So that's combination.
The other one's what, the composition?
Yes. The second one is decomposition. Decomposition. So think about decomposing. Everything is
Like A, B splitting up to A plus B.
yes, breaking down. So for example, we have AB is together, and then after the reaction, A and B splits apart. So that's the second type of reaction.
What's the third type?
The third type is burning.
Is what?
Burning,
Burning?
combustion. To burn or fire. Okay? So for something to burn, for example, metals like iron cannot burn, copper cannot burn, right? So for something to burn, you need a fuel. So for the fuel, it always contains carbon in them. So fuel, you need some kind of fuel. Plus, what else do you need to burn?
Gas.
What gas? Oxygen gas. O2. You need to have O2. And after the reaction, what do we get?
Explosion.
Water.
Water. Water vapor. Remember the rocket video with the trail of clouds in the sky? Those are all water vapors. Plus what? CO2. So for combustion, you must have all of them. So every component, you need it. And then the fourth one, are we done?
No, wait. Yeah.
The double,
Yes. Okay. So we have
Wait.
Don't.
you're writing so slow.
You done.
We good?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Don't.
Alright. The fourth one is single replacement.
Example would be like A,
Or
G.
you can do like single displacement. So one thing gets replaced. The fifth one is double replacement. So we have something like AB plus C, and then after the reaction, A and C gets together and B is alone. So one thing gets replaced. So C takes the place of B. That's single replacement.
You got you on that.
Yeah. So the double one is AB plus CD makes AD plus CB. So what happens is A and D gets together, C and B gets together. So that's a double replacement. So yeah, we make two combos.
By the way, it could be the opposite too, right?
What do you mean? What do you mean the
It could be
opposite?
like A and C and then B and D.
Yeah,
So it don't matter?
it doesn't matter. Well, it does. It's like if A is the cation, it will bond with the anion in here. So whichever one is the anion in here, it will switch. So it depends on the element. Yeah. Move this way. What's the other thing that you can do? Oh, the last thing you need to know. It's going to be on. We're gonna have a paper portion tomorrow on the test. So I'll give like a half sheet for you guys. Remember what to do? Balance the equations.
No. Actually, yeah.
Balancing. Okay.
Really be hard.
Mr. Lee, will you give us a hard one?
So, for example,
No.
Why are you saying no? You're good at all those.
Are those gonna be like one the type of questions that's on?
yep. So on the test, you might see something like this. So now I just ask you, what type of reaction is that one?
Oh, this is easy.
So we're not actually done.
Huh? You're not writing the equation. So Na is combining with OH, and then K is combining with PO4, right? NaOH, KPO4. What is that? Double replacement. What about this one?
Motion.
Yes, combustion. We got a fuel plus oxygen making CO2 and water. That's combustion.
What is the next one? Double replacement?
This one would be what? Mg combines with CO3, and then Li combines with Cl. Double replacement again. What about this one?
Combustion.
Combustion. We got a fuel, oxygen, CO2, and water. That's combustion.
Decomposition.
This one is, decomposition. One thing gets broken into two different things. Decomposition. What about this one?
Synthesis.
No. The last one's synthesis.
The last one is synthesis. This one is synthesis.
That one is
Oh, single replacement.
Single replacement.
I was about to say that.
Copper combines with NO3, and then Ag is alone. Ag is alone. So that's a single replacement. This one is single. Okay? So on the test tomorrow, there will be some like questions like this. I'll just give you an equation and ask you what type of reaction is this. And, okay.
What is that one? The fourth or the fifth one?
The fifth one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one? That's decomposition. It's one breaking apart. Wait.
Well, why is there multiple? Oh, okay.
Decom.
I see now.
Start putting out them elements, the little numbers on the side.
Okay, and then the last part is balancing. So if you still don't understand balancing, I can't really go over the whole thing in like 20 minutes. I mean, in like 5 minutes. So
Let me take a picture.
you're gonna have to watch some YouTube tutorials
They're gonna do
for
it.
balancing.
They're gonna teach
Are
you
you
about
kidding me?
You'll teach
You
us.
can't just be like to the other class, hey guys, I'm finish the video and finish making the video so that we can watch your video.
Okay, so let me show you one example of a balancing one. Okay, an easy one.
Are they gonna be easier to say?
No, the one on your test is gonna
Mr.
be
Lee,
like
goddamn it.
medium.
Medium.
Yeah. So
that's
what do we do first?
We have to
In the middle.
Yeah, draw a line down the middle,
Oh,
and then list
And then list the so H on both sides.
H on both sides and O on both sides.
And just list how many
Count how many there is. H how many?
One.
Two.
Two.
O
One.
1. This side H 2. This side 2. So don't confuse the O on that side and this side. Okay. The arrow is your separating line. So how do we get O1 into O2?
You add the two.
Can I add a 2 here?
No.
on the H.
No, that's illegal. So you have to add a 2 in the front.
Two, and then you have to do something else.
Yes. So 2 times H2 is H4. 2 times O1 is O2.
And then you put a 2 at the H over there.
Yes. And then I put a 2 here. That's H4. H4 and 4, O2 and 2, everything's balanced. What do you do if there's nothing here?
Just leave it.
Add a 1. So the answer is 2, 2, 1. Okay? So balancing, you just needed practice for this one. I can't really teach you more.
Ah.
If you remember the rules, you're all good.
He's gonna give us some hard ass questions.
No, I won't.
Yes,
you
you
will.
will.
So tomorrow's test, I think is one of the easiest one.
That's a
Really the
lie. You just
easiest
said
one.
it's balancing, bro.
Okay.
Suck at?